17:48 is your time on the Sunday afternoon. Thanks for staying with us on Newsnight. Now we turn our attention to news from the arts. A Durban-born former firefighter who's also served in the army is now being hailed for his acting prowess. Abdul Khoza broke into the television industry in 2011 when he won an acting reality TV show. Just a few days ago, he scooped the best supporting actor in a soapie for his role in Isibaya. Abdul Khoza joins me now on Newsnight. Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations to you. I like it, what I see. You got the golden horn there.
Thank you so much, Faith. It's a pleasure.
Now, when we're looking at the fact that yours has been quite a journey, you know, you start off as a firefighter. I must ask, when you start off as a firefighter, anywhere in your mind do you think, I'm going to become an actor? Not only am I going to become an actor, I'm going to change my career around, I'm going to become an award-winning actor.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
This was all a surprise to me. Like, I still wake up and say, I mean, how did I get here? You know, because honestly, I enjoyed firefighting, and I never in my dreams thought...
When you enjoyed it so much,
this was a calling.
Yeah.
This was a calling because I really, you know, I was not expecting to win the show, for starters, because I never knew of Class Act until the second season. So when that opportunity came and I actually won the show, it was hard for me to not, you know, try and see what does this mean now in my life, because there's a reason why people were involved from get-go, so they voted for me to actually win. So I had to at least honor that. You know, I felt like I owed myself that, and I owed the people that actually went as far as trying to vote for me to win the show. So yeah,
we're going to be talking about the role that you play. I mean, you play the role of Kapela. Please bring it forward a little bit.
Oh, yes.
I get to touch it and play around with it a little bit more.
You can
and then let our camera people... Can I hold it for now? Can
yes,
I borrow
most
it for now?
definitely.
Okay,
please,
so I will just be patting it, and hopefully some of you have like rubs off on me.
Welcome.
And we'll be showing viewers at home in terms of exactly what it means to be winning. But yours is such a beautiful story, and I'll tell you why. It's simply because you were not afraid to take a chance on yourself.
Yes.
And you were not afraid to take a chance on your dreams, and not afraid to take a chance on something that may have not even paid off.
That's it.
When did you realize that actually, you know what, let me do something that I've never done before so that I can get results that I've never had before?
I actually had a motorbike accident the year before Class Act. So after that happened in my life, I sort of told myself, no maini as a Wednesday in my life. Any opportunity that comes, I will take. And fortunately, this came very early after that. And this is just one of those decisions I made. I'm going to go full on in anything that I take a chance in. You know. So yeah.
Well, now you're a firefighter, so tick. Then you were in the Navy for some time, weren't you?
I was in the Army,
In the Army sometime, so tick that.
Yes.
Now you've gone and won an award as an actor. I get to tick that.
Yes.
What is next for you then?
You know, if not more awards for acting, I really look to growing as well, hopefully into directing. I'm really still very keen in making action films in SA. So hopefully, you know, I'll be able to do that.
Well, you get to be a stunt double, right? Also, you get to do
I actually do a lot of my own stunts. Like, even
simply because you've got the fire experience,
I've got
and then
the
you've got
martial arts to help me.
And your father was a sensei,
my
a karate sensei, from what I understand.
My sensei till today. So yes, you know, like I'm taking all of these skills and I'm using it in my journey.
So if I had to ask you to pull some moves just before we let you go, just from a viewer perspective, you know.
I understand.
Just to make sure that people understand that you do have some karate background and
most
that it actually works. Would you be able to do so?
I would.
Take a chance, right? It's only one time that you get to take it. I am looking forward to that. Okay, but then, so you're looking at going into more directing, and you're looking at perhaps being behind the camera for a change, right? That is beautiful. But let's start off from you being in front of the camera with that wonderful character of yours, Kapela. Tell us about him.
Kapela, I never auditioned for. Firstly, it was a character that was handed to me by Bomb. Desiree trusted me with this character. Soon after we wrapped the road, she told me that she has something for me that she would like for me to actually take as a role from her. So Kapela was that role, and little did I know that one day Kapela will get an award for being part of Isibaya. So that also, you know, kind of just solidified me a lot, because it was an opportunity that I would never have received if I didn't really have someone who trusted me this much.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate it so much.
Now, what does it say about South African artists and South African actors and actresses who want to get into the space, number one, for the purpose of making good quality film and television products, but number two, also being able to show the rest of the global community just how much talent we have at home, and how important is that for you in your career? That it's fine, I'm very grateful for this award that has been won, but let's set our sight on being able to tell the rest of the world our stories.
That's
so that
true.
we don't have the rest of the world writing our stories
That's
on
very
our
true.
behalf and getting other people to play characters that you could be playing.
I really appreciate and respect that as well, because that's the dream for all actors, I believe. I mean, we want to actually be owning everything that is Africa and that is our story, you know. So it's really something that I think the entire industry needs to come together and collaborate in, just ensuring that, you know, we get more of our own stars on that platform. You know, we have enough talent within our own continent to actually shine. You know, I mean, Tsotsi won long ago, but you can imagine we still have that. That's an Oscar that we brought with our own talent. So what stops us from getting other Oscars, you know, and more work that's international?
What stops South African artists from getting more and better pay?
What
and better
stops
benefits?
us? You know, there's so many.
How many people that are absolutely talented out there but are starving?
That's
right?
so true.
They are starving,
so
talented
like,
individuals.
I mean, I left the industry for a good 2 years after things went dry. Because I actually needed to make sure that I provide for my daughter. So that for me was something that I never thought I'll come back to the industry. So hence I'm saying this is a shock to me. And I still dedicate this to my daughter as well, because she's the reason why I left and she's the reason why I still came back.
And she'll be the reason why you hit the international market and the reason why you make better films. So
Most
where
definitely.
is the star set for you? Are you still going to be sticking with the Isibaya, and how long are we going to be seeing you on that show?
Well, I can tell you that there's a lot coming this year for Isibaya. Isibaya is about to change the game entirely this year. So most definitely my character is involved in a lot of the storylines, and there's big things coming with Isibaya. And obviously I'm also saying I'm trying to do my own thing, like I said. And yeah, hopefully if we get everything right, we'll have it out there as soon as possible.
Yeah, Abdul, just before we let you go, I really must ask, for those individuals that are trying to penetrate the market, right?
Yes.
You were fortunate enough and talented enough to actually get the seat at the table. But what of those artists that even are coming from rural South Africa who have got aspirations such as yourself to actually win, you know, this beautiful award, and they feel as though the penetration or the entry into the market is just so difficult simply because the market sometimes does close in and use the regular people to actually, you know, get the regular stories. So the scripts go to the same old, the opportunities get given to the same old. And so closing the gap really for those individuals who are equally as talented from penetrating into the market.
Well, you know, I really do wish that we will still have shows like Class Act, because Class Act has opened up to the public. Literally, it was nothing, not so different from your idols, which is basically the kind of platform that we need to the public, that people can come in masses and in numbers and actually showcase their talents, you know. So I really do hope that some way, somehow, we can come back to having shows like Class Act, which I'm a product of myself. So other than that, I really do wish that the industry opens up a bit more, you know, like there's so much talent out there, like there's so many people that are just hungry for this, you know, and are really willing to go the extra mile. And yeah, I just wish that there'll be doors that will open for them.
Well, definitely congratulations to you.
Thank you so
hopefully
much.
we'll have more horns in your favor.
I
there.
appreciate
Abdul
it so
Khoza
much.
there
Thank
speaking
you so
to us just about the award that he scooped at the SAFTAs. Award-winning Abdul Khoza scooping the 2019 SAFTA Award for Best Supporting Actor in a Soapie